It's Week 13 of the NFL. And we'll see Brandon Ayuk, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the 49ers and the Packers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Lambeau. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Now Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Second down and a yard. Out of the gun, Purdy. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Purdy from the gun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Niners at 6-5 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They go play action here. Purdy. A short throw here to Latu. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there. Heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Wide open receiver complete. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he fends him off. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Here we go.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Love looking to throw it. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. In motion goes the tight end. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Love now. That's complete to Wicks. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it second down and 12. Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A handoff left, McCaffrey. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Throwing, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Love. And fights him off. Steps away to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw now. Here's Love. A short one there, caught by Likely. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Love from the gun. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Defense.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Working out of the gun. Love. Now he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. Able to get away. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Purdy. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Out of the gun, Purdy. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half, and now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The home team's offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go now. Black swap. Blue check.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Check pitch.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards for number 11. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To the air again, Love. A short one there, caught by Likely. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. Back to throw. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Here's Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this to his tight end, Latu. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. He's got his target. That's complete. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy looking to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. Purdy. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.